My name is Anaya Jenkins, and this is going to be my English presentation. I analyzed the video Unpretty by TLC. In this video, it's basically discussing body image and the issues that come along with it. The opening sentence or verse in the song was by T-Boz, one of the singers, and she said, I wish you were in my shoes so you could feel unpretty too. Basically signifying that, somebody is making her feel unpretty, as in like ugly or unattractive. Somebody made her feel this way. She's saying, well, I wish you could feel this way too. So then it goes on to show about Chili, and that's another one of the singers, Chili, and she had a boyfriend in the video, and the boyfriend was basically making her want to change her body, as in to enhance her breasts, saying, okay, well, you'd be better if you enhance your breasts or whatever. So, overall, Chili, throughout the video, she debated whether or not she should conform to his standards, but at the end of the video, she realized that she needed to stay true to herself and she needed to be confident with herself. And, she said, the true her was thinking, this breast enhancement isn't for me. I'm okay with myself. He's the one who isn't. So I'm not going to conform to what he thinks, or I'm not going to conform to his standards. And then there was another young woman in the video where she wanted to look like the thin models that she sees in the magazines. Now she's a curvy younger woman, and we look through the magazines and we see these thin young women, and it's like, well, darn, I want to look like her. And that goes on to talk about the ideal image. Back then, well, at that time that the video was released, it was popping to look thin, and it was good to be thin. But now in today's society, people want you to look curvy. So overall, the ideal image, as time changes, the ideal image changes as well. So basically, we're just talking about, how they want her to look, and she didn't look that way, but at the end of the video, the young woman felt better about herself, and she learned that she needed to accept her body and love herself for who she is and be confident. And so she did that, and at the time she was struggling with bulimia, but she overcame that stress towards the end of the video. So the purpose is to identify people's insecurities. People feel insecure every day. It's more so towards an audience for younger women, because younger women, we always see other women and idolize them. I know, for instance, now it's like, oh, I want to look like Beyonce, or I want to look like Kim Kardashian, and it's basically telling you, you need to look like yourself. Everybody's different. Everybody's, body shape is different. Everybody is that. So you need to accept yourself for who you are and love yourself for who you are. And you can't feel comfortable with your outer beauty if you're not even comfortable with your inner beauty. Your inner beauty is very important. You don't need your makeup done. You don't need your hair done to feel pretty, because underneath all that, you always have your inner beauty. So outer beauty fades away, but your soul, that lasts forever. Like your soul and your how you feel. So in this video, they also talked about figurative language. There was a few figurative language examples that they had. The first one was the cliches. In the song, multiple times they said, at the end of the day, that's considered a cliche. And also the illusions. T-Boz said you can't buy your hair if it won't grow. Basically saying that there's different alternatives that you can use